Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Hope you are all are doing well. So today we'll do pivot table A to Z, and I open my sheet. First we have this database of ours. In this the product is there, reseller is there, and month and sales is there. Products are few products, reseller name is there, and month and sales are there. I started from scratch, so I'll delete this sheet. First I'll select all the data in the pivot table, and then I will do Alt NVT. This will give me a new pivot table. So I'll select all of this. It will be a part of our pivot table. Okay, I'll do a setting of this. I'll take months to my column label, and I'll go to options. This option there, it is in the older version of MS Excel, but in the newer version Analyze is there. So it's the same thing, only the name has changed. And go to options, and for empty shells I'll show 0, and I'll go to display, and I'll click on classic pivot table over here. So these two settings are there. You have to do is for empty cells show 0, and for display and do a classic pivot table layout. Zoom it in. And another setting we have to do is we have to go to design. I have to disable all the subtotals over here, and disable all grand totals, and report layout to be in a tabular form. Okay, so this is the proper setting of a pivot table. So this I can see this does not give me any sort of inference from it. So what I will do, I'll make it a proper pivot table now. I'll copy this pivot table and copy it to here. For making any sort of sense, I have to do, I'll take the products to this filter thing. So now I have a total of all the products reseller wise, like who has done maximum sales of any sort of product. I'll copy this formula over here, Alt ESF. This formula is copied now. So I have a list of how maximum sales are given by which reseller over here. So if I see the total of all of these, I'll do a sum of it, and I'll drag this formula down. So the highest sales are by Mike. Okay, and even I can do one more thing with it. I can copy this downwards, and I can see product wise sales. For this I can do this, and I'll copy the reseller to this report. So which product sales are the maximum, I can see over here. I can do it by a shortcut. I can do sum by a shortcut by pressing Alt and equal key. And I'll copy this formula is horizontally as well. So these are identical, I can see. But here we can get which product has the maximum sales. Drag this formula downwards, Control D, and cherry is the highest selling product in this list. Okay, so this is a basic pivot table. So the thing I'll be addressing today is the problems that we face in a pivot table. So if I want to drag this, if let's say I have a month here, like I want to drag this September to this rightwards place. So I'll hover my cursor over here, and I'll shift this. Let me take the example of October then. I'll take October to from here to the right of November. Yeah, this is done. So that is how we can change the placement of a pivot table column. Hover around that column and just drag the column to the place you want its place to be. Yeah, it's done. So we have done the classic settings of a pivot table. We have done show zero for it, and just say I have extended its range and I have added some items in this pivot table. Like I have added for cherry. For cherry, I have added some salesman name, and let's say I want to add HBA for adding the borders. Let's say these all are in September and the figures are like this. Any random figures I can take. Okay, so let's say our pivot is based on this higher level values, and I want to take these values also in my pivot table. So what I'll do, I'll go to the pivot table and then I'll go to this options tab. I'll change the data source of it. I'll extend this downwards also to include all of my data. So now how this looks now. This has changed. It has included all of other salesperson as well. Okay, so I'll do the same thing for these as well. I'll change the data source of it. I'll do it to 16. Okay. So this is practically the problems that we face in a pivot table. The pivot table was overlapping over other pivot tables, so it wasn't properly refreshing itself. So I'll make a place for it so that it gets refreshed. And this, okay, this is done. And for this also, I'll do the same thing. I'll cut this and put this in the upside. Okay, so this is done. How do we refresh a pivot table based on data that we have included? So that is done now. And if you want to change the color of this pivot table, you can do this by going to design and clicking on any color that you want. Yeah. Now we'll do, if you want any sorting in a pivot table, how would you sort a pivot table? Let's say I want to sort this on the basis of this total. So I'll make a filter of it by pressing Shift Control L, and oh, this will just prove to you a disparity on this one. So I'll if I want to sort it on the basis of this November month, so I'll press the right key, go to sort, and then I'll sort from largest to smallest. Okay, so I'll move this thing downwards and because this is overlapping over the other thing. So I'll sort this on the basis of November figures, largest to smallest. Yeah, this is done now. This is how you sort a pivot table. Similarly, if I want to sort this on the basis of this November thing, so I'll sort from largest to smallest. This has sorted it on the basis of the category wise, and products are sorted on the basis of alphabet wise, so it won't change that much, but still the highest figures are on the upside, so this has been sorted. Okay, so the next thing we'll go to is how to make a grouping in a pivot table, or what we can do is, okay, suppose I have a pivot table and I want to copy the values of all of these pivot tables. So what I'll do is I'll make a copy of this sheet by pressing the leftwards of your mouse and pressing the control key together, and then leaving the left key of your mouse and the control key still pressed. So this will make a copy of this pivot. So I'll name it as the copy pivot, and this is the pivot thing. Okay, so I just only want the values of this pivot. So I'll select all of this sheet, and then I'll press Ctrl C. I'll press Alt ESV. Okay, we'll do a replay of it. I've selected the whole sheet. I will do Ctrl C and Alt ESV. So only the values are here now. So in this thing, what you can do is you can sort it according to yourself, according to your own criteria, whatever you want. So my criteria is that I am making a sum of all of this, and then I'll sort it on the basis of this only, on the basis of total. So I'm making a filter of it, pressing Shift Control L key, and on the basis of total I'll do sorting. So this is sorted. So for doing sorting custom wise, what you have to do is you have to paste values from the pivot. So you can do this by doing it like this. Okay, so the next thing is how to refresh the pivot table. I'll go to the pivot table, and then I'll press the right key of my mouse. I'll press refresh. So this pivot is refreshed now. Okay, so one more thing you can do is um, simply these are in the form of sum. Okay, so if you want to have any count of anything, you can do that by going to this tab. I have gone to this tab by pressing the right key, and then I'll go to pivot table options, field settings options, sorry, and I'll do customs. I'll go to count. I'll do OK. The count of these, just a second. You go to the value field settings. I'll press count over here. This will give me the count of the values that are there in values in this values box. Okay, so similarly, if you want to have percentage of total, you can get that. You go to show values as, and then in place of normal you can select percentage of total. So this is now displayed as a percentage of total. This is another form of analysis that you can do. I'll press Ctrl Z now, and let's do a replay of it. We need to go to show values as, and then go to percentage of total and press OK. Okay, so this will give you the percentage of total of each month, reseller wise and product wise. Okay, so this is done now. And we have learned many things. And what more can we do of this pivot table? Okay, so and also we can do one more thing in these pivot tables. In place of all these things, we can do average, we can do maximum, we can do average of these of any sales, minimum, maximum. Just a second. Show values as a normal. Okay, so average is there, and similarly we can do maximum, minimum, even standard deviation is there in this pivot functions. This will give you the standard deviation for all these things. So we have now have the basics of a pivot table under our belt. Similarly, if you want any other topic which you want of your interest for me to make a video on, you can just give it to me in the comments box, whichever topic you want to be discussed. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share the video. Bye bye. Take care.